Hey y'all, welcome back to the Dominican Route. But before we get started, I want to let you guys know, before I moved to the Dominican Republic, I knew nothing about propane cars. But I'm going to tell you all about it. And let me say this, Manuel and Melvin, they really taught me a lesson. When in the Dominican Republic, when somebody says, hey man, we need to go get some gas, they don't mean gasoline, they mean propane. So I was like, gas? What do you mean we need to get some gas? I was always arguing with him. I was like, what you mean, man? This car's a propane car. We need to put some propane in it. No, John, we're not talking about gasoline. We're talking about gas. So just a reminder, when a Dominican says gas, they're talking about propane. When they say gasoline, they're talking about gasoline. That's just a quick note. Let's get started. I'm thinking about buying a car now. Here are the pros and cons. Yes, I have seen 2 cars blow up. So let's talk about why they're blowing up. So every time I talk to someone about a propane car, even Brother Rico said, man, I'm not getting in no damn car with you because shoot, man, those things be blowing up, man. That's just a time bomb on wheels. That's what Rico always say. So I've learned something. A lot of Dominicans, they convert the gasoline to propane, and they just kind of, I'll say this, they'll rig it. I was about to say another word, but they'll rig it, and then that's what makes it more dangerous. So the licensed people that install propane tanks, they are the ones that are actually doing it the right way. So they put the bars there, and you can see the clamps, and you could see the thick propane steel that the actual propane gas is in, compared to somebody just rigging it up themselves, making their car into a propane car. The United States have all these different rules and regulations, thank God, because a lot of people will probably be just rigging propane cars up everywhere, and it's against the law in the United States to do that.
Lift it up real tight.
In certain places, you can't even have a propane tank in your car. You'll get a ticket or something. So shout out to the United States for having these different rules. So that's why I hear about these cars burning up, blowing up, because people are not installing them correctly. So will I get a propane car? It just depends. I'm not sure yet, but I'm not ruling it out. Rico, I know you're ruling it out. You won't even get in my car. That's cool. That's fine. We'll just get in your gas guzzling car and we'll just drive around the Dominican Republic. I don't care. So anyway, yes, I'm starting to look for a car. Next month, I'm going to start looking for a car. I don't know when I'm going to buy a car, but a lot of people ask me, hey, John, are you buying a car? Is it going to be propane or is it going to be gas? So I am not ruling out propane. I know for sure I won't get it rigged. I'll make sure it's installed correctly with the proper brackets and all of that stuff. So I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions. I know with the propane, you have to turn the ignition. You have to wait about 4 or 5 seconds or until the light turns on, and then it cranks up. So there's the pros and cons to the propane and the gas. Of course, you're saving a lot of money when you have propane in your car. You can fill your car up for $22 and you can ride a long way. Within a year, they say you save 40% using propane compared to gas. So there it is. So to answer your question, yes, I would buy a propane car. No, I would not try to install propane myself, because that's why I see these cars blowing up and burning up sometimes. Do I feel safer in a propane car? Yes, I do. And the cars that I ride in, the propane cars I ride in, they are professionally installed. So I have seen where people have their propane tanks just hooked up, rigged up. I almost said that other word again. Rigged up. So anyway, just remember, there's a lot of pros and cons to the gasoline. I hear gasoline burns faster, so you can drive faster. I have noticed a difference. Like when you push the gas on a propane car, it kind of builds up. Like, you know, it'll still go fast. You can get on it, but it seems like you have more power with a gasoline car. So anyway, I'm trying to think of one more pro and con. And one more thing, with a propane car, they make you get out the car. So everybody, if you got a baby in the car, if you're in the car, there's 4 people in the car, everybody has to get out the car. You have to turn the car off and everybody has to get out and step away from it. I guess for safety reasons, the fumes are much stronger. And I guess, so it doesn't blow up. So you guys saw that video with the guy getting his propane gas put in his car, and that whole car just blew up. Thank God nobody was in there. So hey, that's a good thing. That's a good rule to have. Get out the car because of the fumes, and I guess just in case it blows up. But yes, and yes, I would buy a propane car that has the propane gas in it, and I would feel safe and comfortable. So even the car that I saw the other day that burned up, it was rigged. There's a lot of countries in the world that have propane gas in their cars and they don't have any problems. And accident, they say, yeah, if somebody run into the back of you real hard, it's gonna blow up. That's not true. These tanks are made out of steel, pure steel, like 4, 5, 6 layers. It's not a fact. So, is it possible that it could blow up? Yeah, anything's possible, but you would have to have some serious force for that thing to blow up. But they said, for the most part, they just bend up and they hold the gas in there. Yes. So I have heard of people dying in these propane cars and they blowing up and things like that, but these people didn't die. Thank God, no one died in this car. They got out in time when the car kind of engulfed in flames. So anyway, I hope you guys really got something out of this video. I learned a lot in the last 3 years about propane cars. So the answer is yes, I would buy a propane car, and I'm not ruling that out. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you tell people about the channel. Hit that like button. God bless. Make peace be still. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.